You're ready.
The Barber of Seville by Rossini. Why is this opera one of the most popular operas in the repertory? I think there's many reasons for it. One, it's so funny, but I think one of the biggest reasons is that it has so much music that is familiar to not only the opera goer but to the average listener. I'll give you an example. For instance, there are at least 3 melodies in this opera that people know by ear from television and commercials, all sorts of examples. There is the music I just played, which is the famous Largo Factotum that's sung by Figaro. There's also Una voce poco fa, Rosina's aria, which is in the first act. There's a third piece of music that is very well known to the public, and I'll give you an example of what that is. It's the overture. Now, as a kid, I did not know the Barber of Seville. I had never seen the opera, but I knew the music, and that was because of Warner Brothers cartoons. And the example I'm going to give is this. To this day, whenever I conduct this piece, I still visualize Bugs Bunny giving Elmer Fudd a massage in the barber's chair. And so it's amazing how these images stick with you. And I think the music of Rossini, especially the Barber of Seville, which was used so much by Warner Brothers and other soundtracks and cartoons, has been so familiar to us. I think that's one of the reasons it will be so popular and fun for the audience to hear this piece. The cast of singers that the Portland Opera has put together for this production of Barber of Seville is one of the most talented I have ever had the experience of working with. They are all experienced singers who have done the roles that they're creating here in Portland many times. And some of them are old friends, old colleagues from other productions. And so they bring a lot of experience, a lot of talent, and a lot of comedy to this production. Directed by Christopher Mattagliano, you're going to see a very, very funny show. In fact, we are always laughing in rehearsals because we are cracking each other up with the kind of stuff that people can add, that these singing actors, as I really call them, bring to the roles. It's up to Christopher and me to keep them under control and put together a show that has a spark and a direction. But there will be no lack of comedy. One of the things that's great about this piece is it's funny, delightful. There is physical comedy as well as the verbal and the dialogue, which is so funny. These characters are all so clearly etched. There are the bad guys and the good guys, and the heroine and the tenor who is in love with the soprano, and of course Figaro, who is an amazing character. This Barber of Seville, who is a jack of all trades and can do anything one has desire for, as long as he's paid well enough. And the trickery, and as I said, the trickery and the physical comedy are a delight to see.